Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be making buttered garlic shrimp over pasta. Hope you like it. Let's start cooking. We are going to boil water. Put a little bit of salt. And olive oil. Let it boil before we can put the pasta. We're ready to put the pasta in the boiling water. Now I have the pasta in the boiling water. Let it submerge. And this is a thin pasta, so this is not gonna cook that long. So you're gonna watch it. Take it out when it's still a little bit hard because we're gonna put it in a sauce and that's gonna continue cooking. So check it after a few minutes. Now I think our pasta's done. I don't wanna overcook it. It's still a little bit hard. I think that is just the right texture I want. Still have a little bit of whiting in it, but like I said, it's still gonna cook in the sauce, so I'll take it out in the water now. Then I put it in a dish because I don't want it to keep on cooking in that pan that I put water on it. So I put in a cool dish. Then we're gonna put the olive oil so it don't stick together. When you're cooking a pasta, make sure after you take it out, put the olive oil on it so it don't stick together. You're gonna need to stir it together and make sure the oil goes on it and don't stick. I'm going to put a tablespoon of ground garlic in the shrimp, peeled shrimp, tablespoon, a teaspoon of salt, not too much, tablespoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes. Then stir it together. Stir it really good. Let it sit for 10 minutes before you fry it in a pan. Let the season goes all together. Now we'll be putting the olive oil, a 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now I put the shrimp in the pan and let it cook on one side and flip it to the other side. I didn't put all the shrimp together because I want them to brown. I don't want them to cook like watery cook. I want them to start having a brown texture. As you can see, the shrimp don't produce a lot of watery liquid because I didn't put all the shrimp all together. I already flipped the shrimp, and in a few seconds I will take it out and put in a bowl. I don't mix all together the ingredients and let it cook for a long time, the shrimp, because the shrimp needs not to be cooked long time, just need to be cooked a little time. In my opinion, shrimp should be cooked lesser. I don't want to overcook them. The texture is gonna be different if it's overcooked. Now our shrimp are all cooked, so we'll putting it aside for now and we'll make the sauce. I have 3 cloves of garlic and a fresh parsley. I'm going to slice the garlic thinly and chop the fresh parsley. Now this is the ingredient for the sauce that we're gonna make. We have chopped garlic, chopped parsley, lemon, half cup of white wine, a pound of angel hair. You can use any kind of pasta that you want, but my husband prefers angel hair pasta or thin pasta, but you can use spaghetti, any kind of pasta. First thing that we're gonna do is put a stick of butter in it. Put another 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Let the butter melt first before you put the garlic and the parsley. And remember, when you put the garlic, you're just gonna spread it, don't brown it. I think we're ready to put the garlic in the oil. I put the garlic in our oil with butter. Let it sweat. As you can see, I lowered the temperature because I don't want to put it on medium heat. I just made it low heat because I don't want to overcook the garlic. You can also add now the parsley while the garlic is sweating. You can all stir together. Remember now, you don't need to brown the garlic, we're just sweating it. Let it cook for 2 seconds or so. And then we can start cooking the white wine. I think our garlic is all sweat now. Like I said, you don't want to brown it, you're just sweating it. So we're gonna put the white wine. It's up to you. If you want more juice on it, you can put another half a cup of wine. But I prefer not to use too much juice because I want the garlic, the olive oil to taste more than the white wine. Usually white wine, you don't taste it when you're cooking it because it reduces the alcohol level once it's cooking. It adds flavor instead. Now we will squeeze some lemon juice on it. Just 1 wedge. You don't need to put a lot of it. Just make a little bit of acidity. I'll put a little bit more of red pepper flakes because I like spice. I like spicy hot stuff. It's up to you if you want it. This is optional. Then you're gonna taste it. Make sure it's not salty. Because remember, I put some salt in the shrimp. If it's a little bit bland, you can put more salt. If not, leave it alone. Let it boil for a few seconds. So once it starts boiling, taste it again if it's the flavor you want. Now we're gonna put some black pepper, ground black pepper, not too much. This is optional too. Like I said, taste first. If the flavor is just the right flavor you want it, you don't need to add black pepper, salt, or red pepper flakes. But like I said, I like spice. So it's up to you guys. But the trick is you always need to taste what you're cooking. No sense cooking something you don't even know the taste of it. Some people just keep on cooking and then serve it to people. That's not the way you should do it. You should cook it and you should taste it and be proud of it. Now I just mix the shrimp. Let it boil for a few minutes and then turn off the stove. It's done. Ready to serve. Here's the finished product. Buttered garlic shrimp over pasta.